before any number is anything at all. As we can see, whoops, there goes the camera. As we can see here, as we can see here, as we can see here. Here is the I between each two. If we were going in a time-wise reality, apparently between the first one and the second one, and the second one and the third one, and the third one and the fourth one, we would only have one. From here to here is one. From here to here is two. From here to here is three. But in order to have these three, we need the extension from the outside of the world, and we need the extension from the outside in order to have the eyes, this area that you do not see. I'm just going to lower this down to the bottom. So I also want to show you that I'm going to have to make the screen, okay, that's a little bit better. So now we're going to take away, and now we only end up with this. So now we're going to repeat the 2, 3 side. So we add on 2, 2, 3, 3. Now we add on again, we get 4, 4 area space and 5, 5. Now we would add on one more time to get to the in-between. You see the way we have 4, 4 here, 2, 2 here, 4, 4 here. We have to repeat these areas. We have to repeat the area here in order to get this one in the center. This one is the area center for what they stand for is area space. Heaven of Angels, HI. This is the area we use. Now what I'm going to have to do is flip it over and to get a real area space. So when we see one image, okay, the question is this the total image that ends on number 19 in this design? Now, is this what they call the tetrahedron, right? Is the total of tetrahedron equal to 6, right? 616 as a numeric value if you're counting. Forget about the area points that they use. But to get to this number and to this end and to this end, you would need 6 plus 1 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. 6 and 6 is 12 plus 1 area space to create your 13. Do you follow what I'm saying? Although there's this many numeric values, right? To get from here to here is 3, here to here is 2, here to here is 6. Forget about these numbers. This is what we have to do. What I like about this number 17 is 5 times 2, 5 plus 2 will create that area space over here. 1771, 999 over here, 444 area space. 9, 4, 8, 8, 4, 9. Now when we flip it over, we end up with this 9 over here. We end up with 8, 8, 6, 8. See the corner? This is a corner of a building. You see the way the building, if you take a good look, this over here, take a good look over here, the way it's a building that goes all the way this way. And it's a corner of a building that goes all the way this way, depending on what your perspective is. Now we're going to go into part 2. Part 2 of the video stands up for this design over here. And in this design over here, if I can get this right, just give me one more second. In part 2, we have this here. See the way it looks like there's a person here, the person here. See the design that comes in bringing box number 1 between the two sides. One in French they call accent aigu, accent grave. This one aigu, to the side you are. Now if they were spinning, it would be a different story. We're just talking about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have to flip this over. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to, boom, we flipped it over. Do I get enough of the screen and this camera inside of this? Do I have to make it smaller for you to see this design? Do you notice the crown that's on here? Do you notice the crown over here, the eyes, the plug-in to the pineal gland, if you want to look at it that way, right? Imagine this was folded over and this is only part of your head. This was the back of the head, the front of the head. This is in the back, this is in the front. One would be the thyroid gland, the other one would be the backbone connected. This is the way the men are all, now you have a different design. You have that diamond-like design and it creates a whole new perspective. So imagine this spinning inside the core of the earth, inside your own body. So we're going to try and see if I can bring this design over here. And now we have it even bigger. See the way I brought this design together? See the way it's the E going upwards or the E going downwards? I can switch this whole design around. I do not know what it's supposed to mean. I do know that the Mayans use this everywhere. I just integrated numbers to it and a few extra designs. So if you can understand this, if we can make this work somewhere else, it's also a transfer system. You see the way this is H and I? It's I standing up, it's H separated. Now, if I turn this way, okay, you now get the E and E world, or the H shows separation. But if you take a look at the design separately, right, 88, creating of the star system, and the ladder to your Urantia world, Raphael 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.